What is going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Sly Geordie, and welcome back to F1 24 driver career mode for the Canadian Grand Prix. It is round 9 of the Formula 1 World Championship, and last episode was the Monaco Grand Prix, where we did qualify well, but we had an amazing undercut during the race, which gained us a P5, and the last 3 results have been so strong that we are actually P2 in the Drivers' Championship. It actually is really close from P2 all the way down to P7, so anything can really happen, but the fact that we are there shows a lot. It also shows how OP Max Verstappen is in this game now. You know, after the season he had last season, he has got a massive boost over the other drivers, and rightfully so. He is at 169 points compared to our 97, so there is a big gap. Hell, he can almost have Red Bull winning the Constructors all by himself, you know? Red Bull would only be second with just Verstappen's points, so Perez needs to start picking it up a little bit, as that Red Bull is clearly the best car on the grid. But Alonso's putting on some really good results. Norris is there. Leclerc, he's had some pretty bad couple of results, just as we thought he was going to be catching up to Verstappen, or at least rivaling him. Sainz is there. And of course, we have the other Mercedes and McLaren. They need to start picking stuff up. And then outside of the top 10, we've got our teammate Alexander Albon, who has 7 points this season. So it's a really good season for Williams overall, but we are completely outclassing our teammate by about 90 points. So that's pretty big. We're going to be putting in some new parts for this Grand Prix, however. I already did this last episode, like really late last episode, but for some reason it just didn't fit them, so we're going to go ahead and do that now. So 4 new engine components going into Canada. We decided to stick with the worn ones for Monaco. Probably why we got knocked out in Q2, to be honest. But yeah, R&D, we have 1,000 points, so it's actually time to get started on this. I have had my eye on this major front downforce upgrade since last episode, and we are going to get that. It ain't going to come until after whatever Grand Prix that was. Till after the Spanish Grand Prix, so hopefully it doesn't fail, because if it fails then that's going to hurt quite a bit. But yeah, we do need to start catching up in terms of the aerodynamic department. We could rush it, so you know what, yeah, let's rush it, see if we can get it before the Spanish Grand Prix, because that would put us over VCarb and Alpine in the aerodynamic department, so that would be pretty big for us. In terms of other upgrades, oh, we could also get the Stators, or the Stators, however you pronounce them. It's a very minor ERS upgrade, but it would definitely help us big time. We got another couple of upgrades here. This one's worth 53 R&D points. That is absolutely massive, so we're only going to be able to get one of them, I think. So we're going to get this powertrain upgrade, I think. Was it powertrain? I think it was durability. Yeah, we're going to get this one. It's 88% off, so we're going to get that. That should arrive just before Spain, which will actually put us as one of the more durable cars on the grid. So we'll do that, and I think we can still get this one. That's awesome. So we're getting a bunch of upgrades in. We are the most powerful team on the grid, guys. Wow. Okay, so that's the name for this episode. So yeah, our powertrain is the most powerful on the grid. That is insane. That's incredible, that is. Oh my god. Okay. Guys, thank you so much for 1,075 subscribers as well. We are gaining so many subs this year. It is crazy. But yeah, we have the most powerful engine on the grid as a Williams. We're right back at it. So this time, instead of having, you know, really bad aero, which causes us to be really quick on the straights, we are actually really quick on the straights because of our engine. So that is awesome. Even without this upgrade, so we're just going to keep pushing on that end. We have 3 measly R&D points now. Let me have a look for the driver perk system. I genuinely, yeah, we don't have that anymore, so there's that. So we're obviously leading the championship. We have no rivalry yet in terms of driver rating and championship rivalries, so that'll have to wait for a bit. in terms of our accolades, I mean, look at this. We're almost already done it, already getting to tier 2 in terms of top 10 finishers, so that's awesome. Championship points, we need to get to 500 now to finish tier 2, so yeah, that's going to take a while. Need 10 podium finishes, 10 top 5 qualifying, and 25 race starts. So that one's going to be the easiest one, and they're all for each different one apart from, well, we got 2 experienced ones. That's cool. We could review the contract to set a lower target rating, but there's no point in doing that. So in terms of the contract, we are already beating the target. We're actually just a bit over it, so we're still in the 70 rating age, 50 range, 50-50 in terms of recognition. So we're almost first team driver for Williams. This is looking incredible. So manufacturing expert, he wants us to complete 4 laps using at least 2 different... no, we're not doing that. So we'll complete the weekend with no more than 3 collisions with other cars. Neither of this is going to be happening, to be honest. So I think we'll ignore this guy for now. Complete any session with the fastest lap. Complete a lap using at least 2 different car setups. We can do that. We always tweak it a little bit, so that one will be easy. Complete any one session without using a flashback. That should be fine. Perfect one practice program during a race weekend. Perfect the race strategy. I like to go with that one, so we'll go with this one here. Messages. Contract performance update. We're currently tracking nicely towards our contract target. It's all smiles from myself and the team. Your current progress has been attached to this email, so feel free to take a look. Let's see how far you can push your performances this season. Okay, audio's looking good. Early days, but that's 50 Drivers' Championship points in the bag. Keep up the great work. Okay, so nothing really big going on. We do have Venturi tunnels coming in. There you go, there's the new aerodynamic upgrade for us, and 200 R&D points.
Say that our new parts have come through without any issue, so they'll be on the car ready for the next race weekend.
Let's go. Okay, so with 103 R&D points now, oh, I guess the other 100 went towards Albon, right? With 100 R&D points on the board, let's see what we can aim to get after the session, after the practice session. So I'm guessing the major weight reduction is what we'll want, the monocoque structure. That will be big. And we also have the ECU powertrain upgrade here. It's a minor one. That's 400. We got this one coming from Albon. We got the ICE reliability testing, which will be really cool. So I think we should be aiming for... Oh, we got this one as well, 800, and that is a major rear downforce. That would provide a big upgrade in the aero. It's going to take ages for that to come, though, till well after, like, 3 Grand Prix, so that is a big deal. Monocoque structure is the same thing, so we'll have to decide whether we want to improve the chassis or the aerodynamics for this weekend. So, yeah, without further ado, let's go to the Circuit Gilles Villeneuve, ready for the Canadian Grand Prix. We have pretty much caught up to the real-life F1 season now, so here we go. Wow, I like the extra details of having, like, the Williams Racing, like, books and stuff, like the notepads. You know, it's a very subtle change to last year, but I notice it, I appreciate it, and obviously you guys know how much I love being able to see our teammate at the opposite end of us right here. Like, that was something I really missed in F1 23. Okay, development's completed. Let's actually have a look at the R&D then. Let's see how it is. So obviously, with upgrades coming from going into last episode, we pretty much caught up to where we were. We were the second worst team of the grid when we were at Imola. But obviously we're still having difficulty issues with the game. We don't know what difficulty to really go for. Like, we qualified on pole in Imola, but then really struggled in the race. Like, there's a huge discrepancy between qualifying AI and race AI. But we are, once again, the 6th best car on the grid. It's going to be, like, there is a big gap between us and the top 5, however, in terms of R&D. So we'll be looking to close that gap throughout the course of the season, and then obviously going into Season 2. But so far, it's looking absolutely incredible for the team. Again, once again, like I said, I think last episode, we've already pretty much overachieved with this team, with Williams, for the first season. You know, now it's just about extra, like, bonuses stuff. You know, we've already clinched a better constructors result than last season. There's no way Alpine, VCarb, Sauber or Haas are going to be catching up to us anytime soon. Now it's just about seeing where we can get in the constructors. It's pretty close between the top 6. So yeah, we'll see what happens from here on out. So we got some new parts coming in, obviously. So we're going to be pretty fresh going into this practice session. So yeah, let's get onto the track. I'm tired of talking, but I'm already feeling a lot more optimistic about today's episode.
Canada. It's free practice time and the opportunity to get your eye in and keep your car out of the Wall of Champions.
You know, it's not much, but I just like how we've got commentary at the beginning of the practice sessions now. I love how that bug's still there, though, where it faces the car. Oh, we got an electrical system fault.
Right, I've got a little bit of an electrical problem at the moment. We're working on it, so don't worry. We're going to get you out there as soon as possible.
Alright then, so we've got a little less time to do some running. That 5 minutes is a big chunk of time. Could have got a lap out of that. But here we go, track acclimatization, let's go.
There'll be a lack of rubber out on track, so take it easy for the first couple of laps.
Let's go! I am so ready for this. So ready for this Grand Prix. Of course we did, in real life we did really well last year. Can't do any worse than real life this year though. Double DNF for the team. So... we'll see what we can achieve here. But yeah, what will really help with Canada, and what really helped Williams last year, was the lack of aero, which made us really quick down the straights. And we've got a pretty similar situation in the game here, but instead of like the low aero, we've got the most powerful engine on the grid. So that's awesome, and that makes my video titling after the stream a lot easier. Anyway, so we're pretty much going to be the quickest car down the straights, mainly this back straight, you know, that's what matters the most. Oh, and the main straight, because it is still a bit of a straight there, isn't it? So, oh, already hitting the Wall of Champions. A lot of understeer there. So, definitely want to add a little extra downforce to the setup. But I'm not going to touch it right now, because we do have that objective to do. We'll wait for these hards to rubber in as well.
We're approaching the DRS zone. Watch your MFD for the activation point.
Yeah, that's going to be a big help to us. Like, in terms of just straight line speed, like, if we can keep our pace going in the powertrain upgrades, we're going to be, like, really good in tracks like Las Vegas, for example, you know? So let's see if we can keep that development going. That was a lot better this time. There's the goal completed. I don't know what goal that was. Complete a lap using 2 different what? I didn't change my setup. Strange. How did the setup change? I didn't change anything. That's really odd, that. Alright. How was that green? So far so good, although we're about 5/10 off of Magnussen in the Haas for some reason. Which is very strange. I really hope that doesn't necessitate a difficulty change again. We're at 95 currently. Tyre wear's looking pretty good for the hards. There we go. That was a really good final corner.
Program complete. And
There you go.
done. We got some excellent data with that run. So
That's more
come
like
back to the
it.
garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Yeah, so I think a little extra downforce on the front will go a long way. But other than that, I'm feeling pretty good about it.
Understood. Stopping this lap.
Let's see how the pit entry is looking. Oof. Yeah, speeding in the pit lane, okay. Oh, and I don't want to use a flashback neither because of the objective, right? Yeah. Okay, so we're going to need some practice in terms of the pit lane. Because that comes up a lot quicker than I thought it would. Albon's out right now, I think. See my name up there? That's awesome. I think Albon's out right now. I didn't see him. No, he's there. He's there. Okay. I wonder if he's set any laps yet. No, he hasn't, but he's about to. Out he goes.
I've had a chat with the R&D team about the new parts and we're happy that they've been integrated into the car okay. With any luck, you'll be able to... So go and give them a try.
Right, here comes Albon, first lap on the mediums. Here he is then. Oh, his lap time's really bad actually. His lap time was awful. He must have got held up. So he's got a P8. P8, 112.1. So a few tenths quicker than me, but I was on the hard, so it's different. Okay, so race strategy we always say for FP2, so let's do fuel management.
All clear the garage, please. Car's ready to leave.
All right. Yeah, so I might end up doing a second stream tonight. I was thinking of doing Black Ops. Playing some Black Ops Cold War. We haven't done a live stream on the channel on Black Ops Cold War for, well over a year. And I thought since Black Ops 6 has been announced, I think we should do some more content on Cold War. I hit Prestige too, like without even documenting it on YouTube as well, so... yeah, there'll be a lot of catching up to do between 2023's episode and, you know, our next one. So yeah, thinking of doing that tonight, and then tomorrow, Ranked is getting the promotions done for F1 24, so we'll be doing Ranked tomorrow, which should be fun. Well, I forgot to apply some extra downforce to the setup, but seems okay so far. Right, so we'll want to lift and coast into certain corners. Whoa, there's a lot of smoke there. I wonder what happened there. Let's have a look, shall we? What happened? Oh, there he is. It is Charles Leclerc. He is just not having a good time recently, is he? There's a lockup in practice in FP1, and that is on the mediums. So that's not good for Leclerc. Right. Overtake on. Oh, we can't use overtake in this session, in this program, so there's that. But we're going to have a lot of straight line speed, so that's fine. Into purple, there you go. Oh, it failed! Okay, that's not good. Oh, I can't use a flashback neither, okay. Right, we just need to do better. I really tried slowing it down there, but then it sped up like really quick. And now we're 4 tenths down. That is awful. Right, let's gain as much time as we can there.
Okay, test complete, and that was a really good job indeed. We got a lot of valuable information out of that. Well done.
Okay. That's FP1 pretty much done then.
Take you this lap.
Yeah, we're pretty quick on the straight. Obviously, we're the quickest car on the... We've got the most powerful, like, engine, so... That's awesome.
Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please.
Okay. I think we did a lot better there. In that pit entry. No warning from the FIA, so I have to assume so. Not bad. Yeah, it was a pretty good practice session, and the car feels really good. I think a little extra downforce will go a long way on the, towards the front, but other than that, I think we're pretty much ready already. Albano's out. Okay. So, where are we in these timings? Okay, so we're actually not as quick. Well, to be fair, we haven't actually done a proper quick lap on the mediums versus Albon, so there is that. But, yeah, we're doing data right now, so it doesn't really matter. My quickest lap was on the hards, but again, we were doing fuel management on the mediums, so not fussed. But Albon's looking quick, and I should hope so. We do have the most powerful engine on the grid, so yeah. Okay, so FP2, this is where it proper matters. We are going on to the mediums for race strategy, and we'll be hot lapping pretty much for that. I want the track to rubber in a little bit though, so, you know. Canada, oh Canada, how are we? Feeling pretty good. We actually have the most powerful engine on the grid, according to R&D. Like, you might remember a couple episodes ago, we did get a major powertrain upgrade, but it looks as though the rest of the grid haven't actually done, you know, much to the powertrain just yet. So, we actually have the most powerful engine on the grid right now, which bodes really well for tracks like Canada with the straights. Alright, race strategy, let's go.
Okay, track's green right now, so take a few laps to get the tyres up to temp and get yourself in the zone.
Oh yeah. Let's do this. Yeah, so we're basically going to hot lap this. Really push the mediums to their limits. Surprised you did a very good job. How is the car feeling around the track? Feeling pretty good. I've also once again forgot to put some extra downforce onto the front. So I'm actually going to restart the session and do that. Okay. But yeah, the car feels pretty good. I'd like a little bit more downforce on the front, so we're gonna do that. Oh, we could do that and still skip ahead. That's awesome. Okay. Pretty much do what I usually do. I'm gonna keep tire pressure as it is because we just don't need to do it. Feeling for P1. I don't think so. I'd be really surprised, but honestly, we're keeping the difficulty at 95 now. I'm not changing it. So if we do good, if we do bad, it's, you know, whatever. But yeah, it's good to have the difficulty back at 95, just like it was for F1 23. It is definitely a harder game, that's for sure, but if we can do well in qualifying, I'm not too fussed. And I think we will, with our straight line speed. especially with that little extra downforce now. It's going to feel really nice in the corners. But yeah, we're at 1,075 subscribers now. It's at least realistic. See, I don't know, it always rubbed me the wrong way when they said in the marketing, oh, like, Williams will have insane straight line speed or whatever, because, like, we don't have that anymore. We've got a completely different car now to what we've had for the last decade. Like, we're starting from the ground up. I'm surprised we've even got points. But the fact that we got points in Monaco really shows the big difference in, you know, the car now. We never would have gotten points in Monaco before. Never ever. We just didn't have the downforce for it. But now we do. And we're going to get some upgrades in future, in real life, that actually take more weight off the car. So, it's looking good for the team. I'm quite optimistic. Yeah, it's not as good of a season as last season, but, you know, in the long term, like a short-term pain, long-term gain, that's what James Vowles is going for. So I'm proper excited to see where it goes. Competitive cornering speeds, that's good. You need to set a good lap in the speed trap though. Or, well, good speed. Yeah, we got new engine components as well, so that will certainly help us. There you go, if you want to look at our engine wear currently. MGU-H at 0, ICE 0, MGU-K 0, turbocharger 0. You know, so the next part we will be replacing is the energy store. That one wears a lot quicker now than it used to, as ERS is a lot more important now. Result, good pace, awesome. But we're going to do the full 5 laps because this predicts this sets our fuel load for the race. I was quite disappointed we didn't get the breaking point characters for the MyTeam icons. I haven't really mentioned it yet, but it's just crossed my mind. Because usually you keep the MyTeam icons year on year, so like, I genuinely thought we were going to get like Callie Mayer, Aiden Jackson, and more importantly Devin Butler in the MyTeam icons for this year, but apparently not, which is a shame. But if I really want them, I could always go back to 23 and buy the Champions Edition upgrade. You know what, I'm feeling good today. I was pretty stressed out yesterday with the game, but now I'm reaching sort of I've slept since then, and I'm kind of reaching a level of, a feeling of acceptance for how the game is right now. And I think, you know, it's not that bad. You know, it's not like the worst F1 game of all time. It's certainly got some problems for sure, but, you know. And I still stand by the fact that we'll only do about 3 seasons, 4 at a push, you know? But we'll see how I feel when we get up to that point. Because I didn't plan to do an extra season for F1 23, but, you know, I was enjoying it, so we ended up doing that, an extra 2 seasons, I think, actually. I think we did season... I don't think I planned for season 4 and 5. I initially planned to do a driver career mode after doing like 3 seasons of MyTeam, but then I changed that idea because I was really enjoying the MyTeam, and so we did an extra couple of seasons. Whereas now it's the opposite. Like, we're not doing MyTeam for a while, but whether or not we do MyTeam depends on how I feel about the game when we finish, you know, my original plans for driver career. Alright, this is our last lap of the program.
Program complete and a job well done. We got some excellent data with that run, so come on back to the garage and I can take you through the numbers.
Only a 10th off of Verstappen, to be honest. And that's on 95 difficulty. I mean, I'll double check if it's still on 95. I may have turned it down to 90, but I'm pretty sure it's still on 95. I don't know. But anyway, that's us done with FP2 and the race strategy program. The car is feeling really good, I won't lie.
What an incredible practice session.
You know what, not too far off of Albon neither, and he was on the softs. So we're gonna have to turn the difficulty up to 100, guys. Okay, let's have a look. I'm pretty sure it's still on 95, so yeah, there you go. So there's the proof. We're on 95 difficulty. I am not changing that regardless of what happens now. Okay. FP3. We're going to do some... you know what? We'll just do quick practice. Why not? I'm already fine with the track. So we'll just get these extra R&D points. Or maybe not. So this just does fuel efficiency. You know what? I'm not going to waste it. Yeah. I'm not going to waste it. We ain't going to waste our engine components. You don't earn as much R&D as you did in F1 23, but I think in F1 23 I put it on increased in Season 1. I don't remember. I definitely messed around with the career settings a lot more in F1 23, whereas I just haven't touched them for F1 24, so, you know, only getting 300 R&D points from this is really... Oh, you also got, like, R&D upgrades and stuff in F1 23, didn't you? Because you got the facility upgrades and stuff, so there was that as well. That makes sense. Experience has gone up, racecraft, no. I think only experience has gone up. Yeah. We're getting there. We're getting close to 7. We're halfway through the 70 overall rating, so we're getting to 71 overall now. That's crazy. Like, we are really, really improving the overall. Alright. Good luck this session. We're all expecting a good result. That's from Elena. When it comes to Canada, the main advice I can give is to remember that you could probably carry more speed into some of these corners than you expect, but you can't be too greedy with the cutting. Some of the curbs here can be ruthless, so make sure you show them respect and don't take too much. It won't take much to find yourself scraping the side of the barrier. Well, guess what? This is F124, Mark, so the curbs here are not ruthless at all. They are quite fine. Alright, let's go into qualifying. And yeah, let's see where we are in terms of the grid. Again, we are the quickest team in terms of powertrain now, so
wonderful Circuit Gilles Villeneuve. Who's going to come out fastest
be interesting
in the next hour? Yes, it's time for qualifying.
Should be very interesting. Here we go. We don't get much of a look at our helmet anymore. I'm thinking for Season 2 onwards we'll be using the onboard cam instead. We'll see how I feel, but I definitely prefer using the onboard cam than the cockpit, for sure. But I definitely want to stick with the cockpit for this first season. Alright. So, let's go out and set our first lap.
Okay, engines fired up, we're set.
Here we go, baby! Q1! So last time out in Monaco we got knocked out in Q2, but then our engine was pretty worn as well. So yeah, we got a lot of fresh components. I don't know about everybody else's situation, but yeah. Piastri's come out behind us. Trying to get Piastri to go ahead. I don't want a car behind me when I start my lap, you know. Right, we won't go full throttle, as to not waste any ERS. Right, let's see what we can do on this first lap. Oh, not the greatest section there for us. Right, this is where our powertrain will come into play. Boom. Oh no. 6/10 off. What? Oh my god, this difficulty is insane. How are the Alpines that much higher than me? What is going on? Oh no. I'm scared. I don't understand this difficulty. So, is the qualifying AI not nerfed? How are Alpines so good? Oh no. What do I do with this difficulty, bro? Lando's a second higher than me. God damn. I'm so confused. I've never ever been so confused in my entire life when it comes to an F1 game. I just have no idea where I'm supposed to be. To be fair, even Albon's slower than the Alpine. Have the Alpines just brought in some major upgrades? Or are they using, like, ERS on the straight? There are certain tracks in this game where the AI 100% use overtake. There's absolutely no doubt in my mind, because there are some wild discrepancies between me and other drivers that I should be quicker than. It's a proper strange one. It really is. Right, let's make sure we get out of Q1. That's the important thing. I'm just so confused. So confused. I just wish... I want Codemasters to come out and say, like, and explain how the ERS system works in qualifying. You know? And how the AI work with it in qualifying, because I'm just so confused. There's no way they're not using it. No way.
Okay, I'm afraid we've been pushed down to P16.
Yeah, that's absolutely fine, bro. Okay. So what are we doing then? ERS down the straight, like down the back straight, because we have the most powerful engine on the grid, so they're 100% using overtake. Right, we'll see what happens. We're 3/10 up on our original time. Still gaining 4/10. Five tenths, half a second. Let's use a bit of VRS.
Right, that's us down into P16 now.
Ooh. Still slower than Gasly, and I used overtake in that lap. So the AI used overtake in qualifying Canada for sure. So now it's just a case of
Pitting this lap then. Come into the pits at the end of this lap.
just waiting to see if we still make it through. Oh, fuck off. Right. Let's have a look, shall we? I used overtake on that lap. That was a really, really strong lap. We gained about 6/10 on that. Alright, people are still going. We're P6. P7. We've been knocked down there. Let's have a look. P8 is where we finish. So, Alpine are looking reasonably quick. Lewis Hamilton almost got... Leclerc! Oh my god! Leclerc is out! Oh my god! Even Hamilton was so close to going out. Like, really close. Oh my god. What has happened to Charles Leclerc for the last few races, man? You know, he was chasing Verstappen for the championship at one point, and now he's just completely dropped off. What is going on? That is crazy. Okay. So, we've got 2 tyres ready for Q2, and then we've got 1 reserved for Q3 if we make it. So, let's go set out
Okay, guys,
a lap
everyone be aware, the car's ready to go.
and see what we can do there. I think for qualifying in future, when we set when we set our first lap, like the banker lap, we won't use ERS, just to see where we are against the rest of the grid. And then the second lap we'll use ERS, as in like we'll use overtake. Okay, let's see what we can do. Oh my god, I had to lift there. Otherwise we would have hit the wall. So it ain't going to be the greatest lap. Pierre Gasly 111.2. Got really early onto the throttle there. 5/10 off of Verstappen, but quicker than Gasly, quicker than Tsunoda, quicker than Ocon, quicker than Stroll. That was a really good lap. Right. Slower than Russell, slower than Alonso. Alright, this is where we want to be, like, pace-wise.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Good work, we're in P4.
Hey, what's up? I'm good, mate. How are you? Right, I think we can do a little better on the pit entry for sure. Here we are, though. Yeah, so pace is good. Pace is really good. Why you like Williams replaced Sargent? Well, I support Williams. And I replaced Sargent because why would I replace Albon, you know? Okay, so yeah, pace is looking really, really, really good right now. It's like in certain sessions they do use ERS and then in other sessions they don't. But we're about 4 thousandths quicker than Albon in the same car currently. Which is pretty good. Alright. Let's go.
Standing by.
Alright, so our aim now is to set a really good lap that gets us into Q3. Favorite drivers? Alonso. Or a little bit on the grass there, that's not good. Why? Because he's the GOAT. Alonso's the greatest of all time. Oh! Oh my god! The spin! That has never ever happened to me. Oh my god. Let's get a replay of that. Oh, we did to tyre in the grass. Oh dear. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! I like that though. We never experienced anything like that on F123. Jeez. Let's save that gameplay. That's awesome, that. Okay. Well, I guess now that's it. Retire the car. In real life, that would have been us out. Yeah, in real life that would have been rear wing like gone. So yeah, we're gonna treat it as such. That's us out of Q2. But we still make it to Q3. That's awesome. That is awesome. However, they're not going to repair the car in time, are they? So, you know, but that's a double Williams Q3. So, yeah, they're doing repairs on our car now. We're role-playing it, okay? The rear wing needs replacing. So, let's just see what happens in Q3 after. Lance Stroll made it. Oof, Albon is quite far behind. So, it looks as though it's going to be a 9-10 for Williams.
Goodbye for now then, but
yeah, there you go.
Just getting started. Make sure to join us again for Lights Out tomorrow.
That spin was awesome though. Like, I've never experienced that in an F1 game. Damn sure didn't experience that on 23. I was a lot more able to save it on that game, but with this one, nope. So, P10 in the Grand Prix is where we're starting. That is not bad at all. Albon's in P9, so Williams showing really good pace. That's the important thing. All right. 25 laps of Canada coming up. Let's do it. Man, that spin was awesome though. I can't get over it. I actually can't get over it. It even looked realistic. It even looked really cool. The way we just completely lost control of the car. That was awesome. I want more physics like that. That was genuinely really fun to see. So, yeah, I don't mind that at all. Surprised we still made it through to Q3 though, but that's a guaranteed good start in the race, so that's what matters. I can't believe we still have long loading screens to get into the races though. I thought I'd escape that when I moved to current gen.
Here in Montreal, lights out is quickly approaching on this artificial island originally built for the World Fair in 1967. Now it's used for a World's Fair of a different kind, ever since Formula One first arrived here. We're back in Montreal for the Canadian Grand Prix. If you want flat-out racing, you've come to the right place this weekend, as it's full throttle for 59% of this 2.7-mile circuit, peaking at around 210 miles per hour going into the final chicane. But that speed requires discipline, and there are more than a few close walls here just waiting to punish drivers with a heavy right foot. So with the race,
as we found out firsthand,
here's what today's grid rundown looks like. World champion Max Verstappen
oh, a Red Bull lockout,
edging out Sergio Perez, who lines up P2. Looking at the rest of today's grid, we have Norris, Oscar Piastri, Russell, Fernando Alonso, Sainz, Stroll, Albon, the rookie, Ocon, Hamilton, Gasly, Tsunoda, Hülkenberg, Ricciardo, Leclerc, Bottas, Joe, and Kevin Magnussen fills the last spot.
I wonder if Leclerc has really worn parts and that's why he got knocked out in Q1.
Let's head down to the track.
Who knows?
And joining me in the commentary box today with the best view on what is about to unfold and some strong views on the action we're about to see, Naomi Schiff. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, every driver certainly has their own way of preparing themselves before a race. But I can tell you that pre-race rituals are a real thing. When I was in go-karting, I used to touch every wheel in a specific sequence before I got into the kart. And then I stepped up to cars and had a specific set of fireproof base layers just for race day. So watch the drivers when they're on the grid. Some may be sitting on the floor and isolating, others may be up to other things that they do. But these little things really help their minds get ready for the race.
All right.
We've got a good chance of matching our results from the last race here. Let's make sure we get the result we deserve.
And look at that, Albon is over there. So I want to get in front of him as quickly as possible. I don't want to get in the way of his race, but I also don't want him beating me neither. So looks like a mediums to hard strategy is what our race engineers are looking for. So you know what, we're going to go with that. A little bit more on the fuel load. And without further ado, let's get ready.
Okay, so everything looks good on the power unit cycles, so let's concentrate on bringing tyres and brakes up to temperature.
I'm pretty sure race engineers aren't allowed to like communicate with drivers during the formation lap. I don't know, I saw a comment like that because I saw a clip of Carlos Sainz, like he was meant to have an interview but then got sent to the stewards because of, you know, radio during the formation lap. Is that still a thing? Because I'm pretty sure, you know, my race engineer shouldn't be talking to me. Anyway, let's get these tyres warmed up. Alright. That Ferrari over there went really wide then. Alright, here we go, people.
Okay, incredible
Yes!
parking there, nice one.
Let's
That's gonna give
go!
you the edge if you can get good launch as the race starts.
Alright. Oh, our energy store is starting to deplete. Maximum capacity is now only 98%. So that's something to keep an eye on. As it is, lights out and we are underway. Can we get a better start than our teammate? Yes, we have. And now we don't have to worry about him. Let's see if we can get past Stroll here. See if we can follow Sainz. Put overtake on. Lance Stroll's going to get that little boost, but I think we can get him through the corner. Yes, we did. So that's 2 positions gained. Albon's had a really bad start. Lewis Hamilton has managed to get the jump on him. So that's not good. But Hamilton is in a faster car, so, you know, but I don't know. Albon should have had a better start there. And now it's just how we retain this position.
Okay, now stay alert for threats around you.
Yellow flags, I think, for a second there. Getting really close to the back of Sainz there. Alright, that was a really good start from us. P8.
DRS is being enabled this lap. We can use DRS when you're within 1 second of the car ahead and in the DRS zone.
Right, I think I want to use a little less ERS now. We are struggling. So maybe not, I don't know. Oh, Stroll's peeking down the inside there. Use a bit of ERS to get away from him.
Behind is dropping back by about 3/10 a lap. Well done.
Bit of a dive bomb there on Sainz. Oh, we got a bit wide there. Okay, I feel like we can get Sainz. For sure. Oh my god, contact.
Tyre condition still looking good. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now. Everything's looking good.
Oh my god. Oh, that's awful from us. Oh, we made contact with our teammate. The team is not going to be happy about that. Oh, that was an awful corner from us. That was awful. We just had a really bad lap there. Now we're going to have to catch Hamilton. I think we can get him though. And we did, quite easily. Oh my god. Did not expect the grid to be that close already. Stroll has really caught up to Sainz that quickly. So I think when we went wide, Sainz took that as an opportunity to charge up his ERS. But yeah, we really need to watch our braking. Because, yeah, we're pretty lucky to be able to catch Hamilton again. But he was all over us last in Monaco. So I do want to get a car to separate us. So let's see if we can catch the home favourite here. Literally pushing him out the hairpin there. God, that boost the AI are getting there. Oof. Hamilton's not really pushing it right now. Get the more ERS out of that. So we've got pretty good pace on the main straight. That's what matters for us right now. Diving up the inside here. Over the curb. He's still there. But I think we caught him. However, the cost is we've lost some time to signs. And we don't have DRS anymore. So that is really not good. So maybe we should have been a little bit more patient with Lance.
Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.6 seconds.
Right, there's no DRS now, so Stroll might catch us. Stroll will catch us. I'm not going to make it too difficult for him.
Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus.
Some pretty good racing going on so far. Stroll is just able to overpower us there. We need to do a little better on ERS recharge, but we are in the Williams after all. So it ain't going to be as good as, you know, the Aston Martin, the Mercedes behind us. Oh, dipped a tyre on the grass. Oh, mate, we need to do better on that hairpin. Luckily, we've got DRS. Hamilton's got that inside. We're out dragging him, though. And that is beautiful. So, we do need to clean up our act a little bit. Because, you know, we're dipping tyres in the grass left, right and centre. Canada is definitely more difficult than it used to be, at the very least. Really close to Stroll then. I reckon we could catch him. Probably on the main straight though. Alright, here we go, here we go. And there you go. See if we can complete the overtake. That is beautiful, guys. Let's go. So we got P8 back. Took us a while to recover from our mistake on lap 3, but we're back to where we were. So let's get back to chasing this Ferrari. Oh, Stroll had a look down the inside there as I was turning in. That was pretty dangerous from Lance. Yeah, I'd brake a little earlier than I think they would, or brake a little harder than I thought they would on that particular corner. We've got yellow flags. It's Alonso! Fernando's going slow!
Green flag.
And that is a position gain for us. Fernando Alonso is out of the Canadian Grand Prix. His first engine failure in the Aston Martin. That's a shame. He was running in a pretty decent position. And he is third in the standings as well. As it stood, he was going to take P2 in the standings, so he won't be very happy about that. Right, so we're pitting on the next lap. As a result of Fernando's DNF, however, Sainz doesn't have DRS, so I don't think he has DRS. We could give it a go. I don't think he does. No, he doesn't. Sainz doesn't have DRS. We could catch him napping it. There's no DRS for Sainz as we get past him. He's still there, however, but we take it. P6 sliding a little bit now. We're definitely due a tyre change on the rears. Yep, look at that. But that is the position gained. That's awesome.
Okay, mate, we want to make sure we're saving some ERS, so let's try and charge it up now.
Okay. Well, let's set it to none. Sainz is looking for the overtake. We're going to fight that. Bit of a drift through there. We're going to lose quite a bit of time to Piastri.
Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by. 2.3 seconds. Yeah, really good job on hitting that target, mate. Nice work. Still a long way to go, though.
Right, we are pitting this lap, aren't we? Oh no, it's next lap. Okay. Sainz could be overtaking us. I'm going to take the inside. Sainz is going to try and take it. But we are through. That was lovely. So the car's drifting a little bit because of the rear tyres. If there's one thing I absolutely love about F1 24, it is the tyre model. It is lovely now. I never had to fight the rears, for example, in F1 23. You know, it's a big difference. And we're having some pretty nice fights with the AI now. So that's really cool. But yeah, we're going to save our ERS for our outlap on the hards. But P6, oh, that is lovely right now.
Okay, no issues with tyre wear for now. Keep taking care of them. Okay, pit in this lap, and remember the speed limit. We'll be penalised if we exceed it. Keep that in mind as you approach.
Right, I'm going to take the outside this time. Sainz can take the inside, as I am pitting. Ah, fuck off. Mate, where am I supposed to brake for this fucking pit lane, man? Canada's pit lane is the one I've had the most trouble with, because it goes from a straight right into the pit. Okay, we might have lost a bit of time there, but it can't be helped. Right, here we go. Engage the clutch.
Right, let's go, come on. That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting.
Awesome, 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 awesome. 2.4.
That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops.
Alright, let's see what we can do. We're going to be in a lot of clean air, so let's make the most of it. Put that on hot lap. Out lap critical. Oh, hitting the wall. Please tell me that didn't cause any damage. No, it didn't. Okay, good, good, good. Tyres are taking a while to warm up. So far, this has been a really good race, though. Definitely one of the best races of the series. Alex in the pits.
Alexander's coming in for his stop now.
Okay, Albonno's in the pits. We're overtaking a bunch of people here. Oh, it's going to be close, guys. Okay, we've not managed to undercut Russell and Perez. It was close. It was pretty close. Maybe we still stand a decent chance. Let's see if we could get into DRS range at the very least. Verstappen's probably leading. Let's be honest.
Just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres.
Yeah, we're losing time to Russell.
The gap behind us, 2.2 seconds.
He does have a big slipstream and he gets DRS from Perez, so we're not getting that, unfortunately. Alright, let's drop that down to medium. And just focus on keeping this position now. If they start fighting though, that's going to be great.
Gap ahead, please. 1.8 seconds.
We already had an amazing fight with Russell in Bahrain. Charles Leclerc sets the fastest time, 1:11.9. I have no idea where he is. But he'll be fighting just to get in the points, probably. Not unlike Verstappen a couple of races ago. Or was it last race? I think it was last race. No, it was Imola. It was Imola, so yeah. Complete the weekend with minimal collisions with other cars. I haven't had much collisions, to be honest, today, so I guess we'll see. But yeah, I think P6 is where we're staying. So we'll just try and keep this position. We've got 10 laps to go on the hards, so we just got to keep away from Sainz. Let's see where Albon is.
Gap to your teammate behind, 4.1 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're in 9th place.
Let's go, Albon!
1.4.
1.4? What does that even mean? Oh, Norris is just coming out of the pits.
Teammate by 4.1 seconds.
I don't think that's enough to get DRS though. That's a really good pit for Lando. Or maybe not actually. I think he's been undercut by Russell and Perez. Yeah, he has. It's not good for Lando. I was really hoping we'd be able to get within DRS of Lando.
Battery charge is high. Let's use that overtake button a bit more.
Okay. Put that hot lap back on. Piastri's coming out of the pits now. That is a position gain for us, so we did undercut somebody. Just about, actually, though, because Piastri is right there.
Nice move, good job.
So now we're going to have Oscar on our ass. But we could work with Oscar to catch up to the other guys. Who knows? We'll see what Oscar wants to do. But he's gonna be the quicker car, so it might be worth. What is he doing? What is wrong with this AI? Why is he going for a move there? What is he doing? Bro, why is he making a move there? He's proper T-boned me as well. I like how this AI is more aggressive, don't get me wrong, but Jesus Christ. Chill. Okay. Right, so I want to cover off that side a bit more. That's where we'll flash back to. I thought I already did, to be honest, but I guess not. You can't wait to overtake me until the back's straight. Are you serious? Okay. We're going to let Oscar overtake us here. And then use him to try and catch up to the guys ahead. So I'm going to take the outside. So then he has easier access.
Car behind on the medium tyre now.
What is he doing? What is this AI doing? Why is he slowing down so much there? Okay, we're turning the RS off. There you go. Now complete the overtake and drive like a normal person, please. He's driving so weirdly. What is up with Piastri today? Right, now we just remain within DRS and we basically use Piastri to catch up to the guys ahead. Because the McLarens have got some insane pace, I don't even want to try fighting them. Not at this stage of the Grand Prix anyway. But McLaren are developing a habit of going for longer stints for the first stint. Do you not understand what I'm trying to do, engineer? Come on!
Let's try and get past as soon as possible and crack on. Push, push.
Shut up! Fuck your objective. Right, so let's use Piastri to drag us along here. DRS is so weak in this game compared to ERS.
Okay, clear.
Yellow flags. Yellow flags behind us. That means there's been an engine failure or a crash.
Okay, just
Safety car!
Don't worry about the target now.
Oh my god!
Reduce your pace. Keep your delta number positive as we form up.
Our very first safety car.
The car is out. There appears to have been an issue with multiple stock vehicles on the track.
Oh my god. I guess we'll have to see at the end of the race what happened.
Negative, which means you're going too fast.
Shut up! I want to see where Albon is.
Gap to your teammate behind, 24.6 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards. They're currently 17th place.
Albon!
Time, 1 minute.
Albon crashed or something. Let's have a look at race incidents. Severe collision with Leclerc. So they've had a severe collision, and that's caused Albon to go all the way down to P17. That's not fair. So he's got caught up in that. We'll have to look at the replay at the end, but bear in mind, Albon was like P9 last time we checked. So, wow. He's been completely screwed over there. So lap 18, we'll have to go to that in the replay just to see what happened. Yeah, we got our very first safety car.
Delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately.
This is awesome, guys. Let's drop the fuel. Oh, no, 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 no. I meant drop the fuel as in, like, I thought we could burn it off a bit quicker. Catch safety car queue. This is our very first safety car, finally. 9 rounds into the game. 8 episodes in, we finally get our very first safety car. This is awesome. Yeah, I'll have to put it on, like, increased. Just to see if we can get it more often. But yeah, this has been the best race of the series. Now. For sure. This race has had a lot in it. But now we have a really, really good chance of getting a really good position in this race. But there's also a chance we could get worse as well. Because obviously the guys behind us will be catching up. So, there's that as well. Alright, man, when was the last time we had a safety car? God damn. This is crazy. Our very first safety car in F1 24. Let's go. Whoa, Jesus, I need to start watching where I'm going. An issue that I had early on in F1 23 was that I kept ramming into the back of the cars under the safety car. And since I didn't have unlimited flashbacks on, you know, I'd have to like deal with it.
Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the
Wow, not even a full lap with the safety car.
Safety car in this
Well,
lap.
no, only 1 lap with the safety car. That's crazy. So we only got 1 lap with the safety car. We've got 6 laps to go. Well, 5 laps to go after this. So, you know. Here we go. Whoa, Piastri! What are you doing?
Okay, you're catching the car ahead, but remember, we need to get to the end of the race on these tyres. Okay, so we're leading our teammate by 5.1 seconds.
Right, so now we don't need to use Piastri to drag us along.
Clear.
We can now focus on maybe overtaking Lando. Another P5, I'm not going to complain. Achieve fuel load below. Oh god.
Okay, mate, we've got more fuel in hand than we need, so let's push and use it all up.
Yeah, you ain't going to catch me complaining about pushing. Let's go.
Tyre condition still looking good.
Okay. I bet we could get Norris on this straight.
DRS has been enabled. DRS is now enabled.
Oh, really big dive bomb there on Lando, but we got it! P4! And now we set our eyes on George Russell. What, this has been the best race of the series. For sure. Oops, sorry. I'm not going to use DRS on this straight as punishment. We could have caught Russell there, but I don't want to do it like that. Right, here we go. We've gapped the McLarens, so their strategy completely failed. Right, overtake on, let's see if we can get this pass done on Russell.
Okay, mate, that still wasn't quite what we needed, I'm afraid.
Oh, very aggressive defending
Down and chin up and focus till the
from
end of the
George, but we're round. Could we catch one of the Red Bulls? We're on the podium. Could we separate one of the two Red Bulls? That safety car completely changed our race. Russell is still on us though, so we do have to keep an eye on that. Can't just be fully focused on Perez, otherwise Russell will catch us and napping. He'll catch us unawares. But let's see if we can spoil Red Bull's party. Okay.
Okay, you just started the final lap
I
of the race.
don't think we'll be able to separate the two Red Bulls unless we catch him on this lap. They are proper working together this race, aren't they? Okay. I'm just going to completely burn the ERS. Oh my god, we're going to do it! Photo finish! We have stolen it from Sergio Perez. Red Bull are going to be livid.
Mate, top job.
Let's
I
go.
was worried about this one at the start of the weekend, but man, you pulled through.
What a race. That was race of the series. That is the most fun I've had with F1 24. Oh my god, what a race.
And a great performance from the entire team.
What a fucking race. Oh my god. That was incredible.
Well, that's 2 race wins in a row for them. I think they'll be really happy with that. I mean, 1 race win is great, but to have 2, you know that you've got it. You're a little bit more comfortable in your skin. This is a great sign of maybe what's to come next.
What do you mean, what's to come next? It's business as usual for Max
The
Verstappen.
drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everybody at the team.
And look at that, we absolutely stole P2 from Sergio Perez at the end there. That was absolutely incredible racing from us. That was great. Wow. That was absolutely amazing. I can't speak highly enough of what an incredible race that was.
Well, what an end to another fantastic weekend of racing. Thanks to everyone who joined us, and we'll see you for the next one.
Yeah, so I think the championship might be out of reach. But obviously I wasn't aiming for that anyway, but who knows what could happen in a second season. We have stretched our gap for P2. That is awesome. I was not expecting that. And to think without the safety car we would have finished P5. So behind Perez and Norris. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Let's go to lap 18 and have a look what happened with Alexander Albon. Oh! So Albon made the mistake. We were looking on for, I think what happened was, he was under a lot of pressure from Lewis Hamilton, and he just buckled. Let's have a look at this replay here. As he's coming round the corner, I think maybe he dips a tyre onto the grass as he goes over. Maybe just a little bit, but it's not every day you see AI mistakes, so they definitely really improved there. But look at that. Just completely loses control of the car, and that pretty much ruins his entire race. Let's have one last look at that. It's quite similar to our spin in quali. Very similar. Hey, we can actually skip through the safety car now. For those who don't know, on F123, I don't know if this was just a last gen thing, but you couldn't skip the safety car laps. Like, you had to just fast forward through them. You couldn't just directly skip them like that. So, if that is new to F124, that is a big change. That is a big change. But yeah, very unfortunate for Albon to make that mistake there. But yeah, let's have a replay of that final lap of us catching up to Sergio Perez here. Very close to the back of him there in the corners. We were definitely really good in the corners, but that's what you'd expect against the AI. It's just the straight line speed that's still a bit of an issue. But other than that, like, wow. This race was great. This race was fan-bloody-tastic. Yeah, so here we go. Really had to get the power down on the straight. Russell was not too far behind neither. Really running out of ERS, but Perez was the one like really running out of it. We were actually pulling on this straight. And there you go, look at this. Side by side with him, and we take P2 right at the death. Right there. That was awesome. That was absolutely incredible. Didn't we have a similar finish at the Canadian Grand Prix in F123 for Season 5? I don't know, but mate, that was awesome. That was honestly, what an awesome race. That was amazing. There's your thumbnail. Alright, let's watch the highlights then. Because, you know, there were other laps. We started in P10, so getting a P3 from that is crazy. But it would have been P5 if not for the safety car. So, I do want to say that, like, we would not have gotten that podium without it. We would not have gotten that P2. But yeah, it was a pretty good start from us, able to pretty much jump Albon on the start there. Albon didn't have the greatest of starts. Hamilton had a pretty good start, just didn't have the space for it. And then we started pressuring Stroll pretty much straight away, trying to get past him, which we eventually did on this corner, round the outside. I wonder if it will show the highlight of our big mistake at the hairpin. So yeah, really trying to catch Sainz. We could have actually caught him here, actually. Yeah, we did have a go at it. But then we went wide at this corner and, yeah, Sainz had pretty much taken it from there. Lap 4. Oh, no, it has skipped it. It has skipped our mistake on lap 3. But yeah, look at how close we were to Stroll, literally pushing him through the hairpin there. My God. So close to the back of him, and then obviously he gets that little straight line speed. But we were able to get back in front of him. I think this might have been where we were able to catch Sainz, perhaps. Or at least have a go at him. No, I don't. Why was that a highlight? What was that meant to be? What is it trying to show us right now? It's just... This isn't a highlight. The last two just weren't highlights at all. Yeah, so this is right after the safety car, I think. Oh, no, this is on the safety car. So yeah, we weren't going to be able to catch up to Norris and Russell and Perez without the safety car. And this was us basically catching Oscar Piastri. He had really awkward defending, but we were just about able to get round him. Some really, really close battles, honestly. But there you go. Able to get round him, defending that quite well, and then catching Perez across the line to end off what was pretty much the best episode of the series so far. That was awesome. Oh, so Sergio Perez is our championship rival. That makes sense after what happened on that last lap, right across the line. That makes total sense. So our rival is Sergio Perez. That's the championship rivalry. So we need to beat him in the championship. That's what the game wants us to do. Ratings, everything should be increasing here. Yes. Why has pace gone down? Is it because we just didn't set a qualifying lap? I don't know. Pace seems to go down all the time for some reason. I don't get it. But focus goes up. And our rating went up as well. That's awesome. You know, after a podium, I would... And after Albon's big mistake, I would genuinely think we'd be first team driver by now. But still 50-50. Okay. Specialists, they're happy with us. Level 1 for the QA tester, new perk unlocked. That is awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. What an episode. What a race. That was fantastic. And our next race is Spain. So AI straight line speed might be really difficult for that race. But we'll see. We dealt with it just fine in Canada.
You have a new rival. This is the perfect opportunity to show the world why you belong in this sport. And to show me why you belong amongst my very exclusive clientele. That's a joke. I love working with you.
You're so cringe. You sound like every other supporting character in every other game ever. Where's Emma, man? Bring back Emma. Bring back Jeff. Those guys were like straight to the point, very blunt with you, but now we've got like some really over-enthusiastic guys, and I'm not a big fan of it. But there are your championship standings by the end of that. I think we've actually overtook Mercedes with that P2 finish, basically carrying Williams in the standings currently. Albon would have gotten a decent point finish though if he didn't screw up in that race, so Albon really needs to improve his focus, and maybe he's just not happy with the fact that he's being completely outclassed by this rookie, me. And maybe he's buckling under the pressure. But our next races are Spain and Austria. So with the AI straight line speed, will we be really struggling there? Who knows? But guys, that is the end. That concludes our episode of F1 24 Driver Career Mode. If you guys liked it, be sure to hit that like button as high as you possibly can, comment, share, and subscribe if you are new. And I will see you all in the next video, which will most likely be tomorrow for the next episode anyway. So yeah, till next time, peace.